our fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what faith done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose.
Double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with her lips shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get a Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I...
At the power forward division, it's the 10, number 23, Anthony.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Walker Kessler is out there with Washington. Then it's Jones. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Ingram at the 3. And for the Wizards, Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Sarr, then it's Coulibaly, and it's Davis at the 4-man position. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
And finished off by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Jones for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here's Young from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3. Young with the ball. Jones covering. Davis with the bucket.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Kessler. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Coulibaly. Now here is Davis. He's looking for Sarr and finds him. And it's sent back by Kessler. Jones the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
P.J. Washington is unafraid to mix it up on the interior. And that dunk, that was emphatic.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Back to Young. Shoots the 3. Kessler with the rebound. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Here's Young after the Mavericks pick up 3. Davis finds Sarr. And here's Young. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jones for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. To the middle. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Back to Jones. Here's Alexander Walker. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Davis from the arc. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Mavericks trailing. Outside, Jones. Now here's Ingram. Back to Jones. Over Johnson. Dallas again missing.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Davis with it. Jones covering. Young looking it over. And the three off target. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
He gets that one.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Williams is checked in for Walker Kessler. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Ingram. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
In working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks, Kevin. Still early in the season, but the Raptors are not wasting time on personnel change. They want to take their backcourt to the next level and thought Kyrie Irving was the perfect man for the job. I've been told it was Kyrie's incredible ball handling skills, finishing ability, and championship pedigree that made him a must-get for this organization. It'll be very exciting to see how he elevates this offense.
Thanks again, Shams, as always.
Well, Coulibaly not messing around as he got close to the rim.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
To the paint. Pass to Davis. Rebound by Williams. Mavericks trail by 6. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
He had a nice open look right there.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Alexander Walker passes to Jones. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Arkansas with a whole new group out there now. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Tyson Daniels checked in for Washington. R.J. Barrett comes in for Ingram. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Pippen subbed in for Jones. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The offensive rebound out to Barrett. Pass to Pippen. It's Joe on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Riley grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back over to you, Kevin.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Davis is checked in for Washington. Russell comes in for Hardy. Russell, no good. It's stolen by Davis. And that one drops. Davis has got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Russell with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. And the Wizards lead by 13.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Barrett to end the run. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, the answer from R.J. Barrett. That three-point big-time delivery.
Here's Carrington. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Washington Wizards. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Wizards leading by 12. They've got Keyshawn George. Carlton Carrington is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Riley in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Barrett, no good. The Wizards shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 13 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Outside, Davis. Daniels with the steal. Joe passes to Daniels. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Davis. To the inside. Oh, Davis is unstoppable inside.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Joe passes to Williams. Outside, Barrett. From outside the arc. Rebound, Washington. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did. Consider, he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse education.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Washington comes in for Dyson Daniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Jones subbed in for Isaiah Joe. From down in the low post, it goes. That's now 8 points for the franchise.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
High post, Davis. Over to the wing. Here's Riley. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. And the Mavericks with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Jones dishes to Ingram. Puts it up. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And Washington making a change here. Young's checked in. Pulls up. Mavericks with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Jones. Alexander Walker on the wing. The rebound by Carrington. Wizards leading by 16. On the wing, Carrington. Kessler passes to Alexander Walker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Kessler. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Mavericks trail by 14. And Davis sends it back.
If you're near the hoop, you have to know where Davis is, or the brow will make you pay.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So for the Wizards, Alexander Song. He's checked in for George. Koulibaly comes in for Riley. And it's Johnson in for Carlton Carrington. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. And here's Davis for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Dallas. They trail by 11. Pass to Barrett. Back to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Jones finds Joe. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
3-point field goal.
Joe's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs. For Washington, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Johnson, a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Yep, that one goes in there. And it's 13 points for the franchise.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. George, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Then for the Mavericks, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Tyson Daniels comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Isaiah Joe. Johnson, good.
Let me tell you, Trey Johnson's never seen a three he doesn't like.
Well, Doris, he's not always the most efficient player, but Coulibaly is electric.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. One of the most explosive leapers in the league right now. He can rise and finish with the best of them. Listen, we'll give the efficiency some time because he's got skill.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Washington. He shoots again. Another shot. And it's tonight.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Young pass to Johnson. Now Sarr outside for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Young outside. Back to George. This one for three. George missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And good that time. Now just a 2-point Wizards lead.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Young pass to Johnson, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back. Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Pass to Jones. Down low. Dallas moving the ball around. Fires the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
On the wing, Johnson. Inside. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Sarr's got his first bucket of the night. Jones kicks to Washington. Back to Jones. Takes the three. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards out front, up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready to defend half-court shot. There's making it up the shot.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they're in a free fall, sliding down these rankings. But the good news is time is still on their side.
Yep, plenty of games left for them to turn things around. And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Washington leading now by 3. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Jones is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Washington. And it's Kessler in at the center, filling out the middle. 6 to shoot. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Washington. Ingram outside. Here's Jones. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got 21 in the game.
Nice work by Ingram. Keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Guys,
learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Johnson for 3. Johnson missing again.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
That ties the game. Alexander-Walker's got 5 now.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Johnson for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Hey, if you're looking for a three-point shootout, Johnson's ready to go. What an answer.
Young against Jones. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Bounce pass, Davis. Now Sarr. Davis setting the pick for Coulibaly. Back to Sarr. And again, Washington with the triple.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Mavericks trail by 3. And here is Ingram. Pass to Washington. Kessler. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Young outside. Now Davis. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
For the lead. Ingram passes to Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Washington. A late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards. But there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Mavericks making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Mavericks substitution. Number 34.
Sarr against Washington. A wide open look here for Coulibaly. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 6.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Washington making some changes. George is checked in for Bilal Coulibaly. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. Then for the Mavericks, R.J. Barrett comes in for Washington. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Wizards with the lead. Young outside. Barrett against George. Here's Davis. Here's Sarr. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Mavericks trail by 3. Jones from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Williams, a screen on Davis, and the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside for George. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
A smart pass by AD, kicking it out, leading to the 3.
Back to Williams. Dallas moving it around. Barrett for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Washington's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Jones for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
All night. He just won't let up.
Pass to George. Now Davis. He's covered by Ingram. Goes up and slam dunk by Ingram.
And how about when Ingram turns on the Jets, especially there in transition.
1:12 left in the third quarter. And Young kicks to George. And a wide open look for Shaw. And again, Washington with the triple.
Now, he's got a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Wizards, Riley comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Russell in for Trae Young. Then for the Mavericks, Dyson Daniels checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Pippen subbed in for Jones. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a one-point game. Back to Williams. Pass to Pippen. Launches a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Pippen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Count that one.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
It's Pippen on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. They get it back. Pass to Joe. And it's Pippen in the corner. Over Russell, and it's Dallas with another. It's a close game here in Washington. Russell with it. Sarr sets the screen for Russell. And Sarr throws it down.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Tie game in Washington. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Keyshawn George is out there at right. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Davis in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to George. Russell kicks to George. It's over Ingram. George, no good. The Mavericks leading. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Good on the shot.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Shot on the way. Again, the Mavericks score.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And it's George finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Davis with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Carrington. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Buries the long-range jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
This guy's so dangerous. Joe, you have to find a way to contest him.
Russell up and in on the layup.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Joe in the corner. Three-pointer. And again, Dallas with the three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Daniels, no good. Wizards trail by 7. Riley passes it to Davis. Outside, George. Pass to Carrington. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett for 3. Riley grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Davis using his size.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Deflects the pass. Riley passes it to Davis. And it's Russell at the elbow. The Wizards working the ball around now. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Ingram. And that time, also a missed shot. The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Getting ready for the Wizards. Sars checked in for George. Koulibaly comes in for Riley. Johnson, he's checked in for Carlton Carrington. And Trae Young subbed in for Russell. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, Allie, thank you. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And it's good, 2 points.
Oh, great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
Jones for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Young's shot is good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Outside Jones. Here's Kessler. Jones outside. Launches it. Davis pulls it down. Washington has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Jones. Davis with a screen on Jones. Young fires. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Dallas has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
Some guys just have confidence and calmness in these big-time moments. P.J. Washington.
Young outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Johnson. Young outside. Plenty of chances, but no basket. The Mavericks leading. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The slam dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Three-point lead. Kessler pulls it down. Washington. Davis pulls it down.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. Man, I love this young man's demeanor. Coulibaly wants the ball when the game is tight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yep, that's going to go in.
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
Jones fires, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Young left side. Now Zon for three. The three goes down.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Strong move off the glass.
And this kid has star written all over him. Sar putting the lead on notice.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And again, Dallas turns it over.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his third foul of the game.
I I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Thompson. Young outside. Three. Good.
Ice in his face. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Jones. Kessler. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Wow, Walker Kessler with some big-time confidence.
And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Dallas calls timeout. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a...
Good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Watching this rookie, Trey Johnson, he's got that combination of length and shooting that every coach wants. This team really excited about his future.
Here's Jones. From outside, connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, the franchise.
Cream, get the money, dollar bill.